Hey, and welcome back to Makeup with Juanita. I am here today. I wanted to do an update from my tummy tuck. You know, I had a tummy tuck January 5th of 2022. So I think I am coming up on about 9 months very soon. So I haven't been keeping up with these. I have to keep up with my board so that I'm able to work. So that's why my videos have been slacking, because I have to make sure that my licenses and certifications are all in order so that the girl can continue to get paid. But anyway, this video is about my tummy tuck update. What's going on? That is the popular question that I get. I try to do the whole makeup and vlogging thing, but I always get asked questions about my tummy tuck. So here we go. I'm gonna do I'm gonna show my body in just 1 second, but I kind of want to talk for a minute. So I had my tummy tuck in January, and I don't know the last update that I had with you all, but I usually go to the doctor or the surgeon every month. He looks at me, and I'm not the happiest of moods when I go there, because I feel like he keeps telling me they're still swelling, and I'm feeling like, I think this is fat, it's not swelling. So I haven't been the happiest. But anyways, I go to the doctor. I'm gonna show some videos of me in the office. I always take videos and pictures just so I can kind of critique for myself, because sometimes I think the doctor wants you to see their vision, and I be wanting to see what I see. So anyway, I've been going to the doctor, not happy. They always telling me it's a swelling. And so I've been wearing, or I was wearing, the garments, the fajas. And I would notice that when I would take the faja off, I would usually be super flat. And as the day progressed, I would get this bulge. I'll show y'all that in a minute. I would get this bulge. I would ask the doctor, oh, this swelling, just continue to wear the faja. So I got tired of wearing the faja, because I'm going to be honest with you, I did not pay all this money to wear a faja. Big mistake. I should have been wearing a faja. So needless to say, I've been going. So I guess he got kind of sick and tired of me not liking his work, and I didn't want him to feel like I wasn't liking his work, but I wanted to be honest, because I felt like you didn't do this for free. I paid this, so I don't want to consider your feelings at this moment. So he finally was just like, you know what, if you want to do lipo, we can just do lipo. And I'm thinking that's revision, baby. Lipo and revisions is two different people and two different ball games and two different price ranges. A revision is when a doctor thought that maybe something that they have done they didn't do, so they will go back and do additional or more work to correct it. So he did feel like my scar wasn't as crisp as he liked it, so he offered to do a revision for my scar. And so I'm like, okay, well, I really want to do this lipo. And he was like, okay, yeah, sure. As soon as he said that, I was so happy, because I thought that meant I can get more fat taken away off of this area I'm about to show you for free. That nurse coordinator, room lady, came in there and politely reminded me that no, the lipo is not considered a revision. A revision is when you want additional fat removed. So before I continue, I wish that I would have listened and did my due diligence. People, if you are having a tummy tuck's main objective is to repair your muscles, put them back together, and to remove the excess skin. If you are in these United States of a great America, they're only going to do minimum to little fat removal. So if you have a lot of fat, you're going to have the skin removed, you're going to have the muscle repair, but you're still going to have fat. And I know this doctor told me this. If I'm honest with myself, I know he explained to me this. So if you have a lot of fat, like I did, I'm going to include a video probably right now. If you have a lot of fat and you're doing a tummy tuck, do not expect to be flat, because they're only going to do minimum lipo. It's a major abdominal surgery, and the only objective is really to get rid of the fat, to get rid of the skin. To get rid of the skin, not the fat, to get rid of the skin and to repair your muscle. If you lose a little bit fat along the way, then so be, but there are no guarantees in that part. So I had to make a decision on what kind of body do I want. And I would suggest that you all do the same. What is your end result? Do you want an Instagram body? Do you want to be able to show your stomach off? Do you want just a better look? Do you want to be snatched? Do you want to just feel more comfortable in the skin that you are in? That is what I didn't ask myself, because I had one objective in my mind, and that was for this snatched body, probably pre-children, probably high school days body. And I'm not for sure if that part is realistic. I have not lowered my expectations. I'm just trying to get a real expectation. And that's what you have to ask yourself. And that's what I'm asking myself now. So I agreed to do the lipo. And the lipo will be done of my abdomen and my flanks, which is your side. Because I really want to be snatched. I recently went on vacation and I wasn't as happy as I thought I would be with my body in a bikini. And maybe a bikini shouldn't have been the goal for me, if I'm honest with myself. So I was coming along on TikTok and this doctor right here explained it the best I have ever heard it. So I'm going to offer this video to you. This is courtesy of TikTok. This is not my video. I am simply sharing a piece of knowledge that really helped me get a clear understanding of what it is that I had and what my expectations should have been. So here, take a look.
Dr. Michael?
No, Amy.
Hey, so someone asked this question and they asked why their upper tummy bulges out after a tummy tuck.
Alright, so this is a question somebody DM'd us and they said, hey, listen, I had a tummy tuck done somewhere else and I've got a little bulge on my upper tummy. Was something done wrong? And I thought this is a great question to ask because I'm sure there are a lot of people that think this, so I'm going to get this answer for you drawn out in 30 seconds to a minute, so I got to talk through fast. So, did something go wrong? I don't think so. This is a question about blood supply and what we can do. So, the way that a tummy tuck lives after a tummy tuck, after that tummy tuck skin lives, is you have two blood vessels, those are called your superficial inferior epigastric arteries, that really supply the majority of blood to your skin. However, they get cut via that tummy tuck. So now we're relying on the superficial superior epigastric arteries. And these sit sort of right in this area that's kind of right in this sort of bulge area that this person's complaining about. We can't do a lot of lipo there, because if we did, we would knock out those blood vessels. So we do limited amounts of liposuction there. So I want you to look at this as we kind of go over here. We sort of look at this as a cross section. We got the belly button here, here's our muscle, here's our skin, and we have more fat in that bulge area because we just can't lipo it because of the blood vessels there. So it's a question on blood supply. Not something done wrong, you just need a little lipo.
So there you have it. The doctor explained that the type of surgery that I had was so aggressive that they could not do as much lipo as I would have wanted them to do. When I spoke back to the nurse, I was curious. I said, well, how much fat did the doctor take? Because y'all always talking about they can't take that much fat at one time. How much did he take? She said he took 3.5 liters. And I would expect that you wouldn't even need maybe 1.5 liters left. I'm like, what? 3.5 and you still left a whole almost 2 liters up in there? I was disgusted again, but again, you have to get clear about what your expectations are. And if you're having your surgery in the United States, they're not going to take every ounce of fat. And I think looking back, they don't want to tell you that because that would be an additional. And so now if you combine both of those numbers, and if you're someone like me that was trying to do this tummy tuck on a budget, I would have steered away, because once I add on the tummy tuck and now I'm adding on the lipo, I would have looked at that number and looking like, listen, I'm good. I will continue to wear what I've been wearing. I didn't look horrible. I don't look horrible now. Let's be clear. I'm not happy with my results. It's just not what I expected. I wanted to be this perfect midsection. You know what I mean? And that's not what I got. So I would just suggest, if you want to get your body did, if you want to get a tummy tuck and you're going to do it in the United States, if you have as much fat and skin as I have, expect to do another round. for an additional cost. So she told me that they removed 3.5 liters, and I still have, she would say, under 2 liters, maybe 1.5 liters of fat to go, which makes a big difference. I'm gonna show you in a minute. It makes a big difference. I'm kind of disappointed in that part because it's more money, and I feel like I'm so far out. How do I stop now? It's like you got to keep going. You can't stop now. So today I'm getting ready to go for my revision and liposuction. I got an appointment today at 11 o'clock. The same surgeon is doing it. I think if you're going to be doing surgeries like this, you kind of want to stay with one doctor because this is who knows me. This is who I've been with. I feel his integrity is clear. I feel that he's doing what he has told me he can do. He just didn't tell me in the terms and in the format that I would want, because he also has to and wants to make money. And I think he knows that if you tell somebody it's going to be $12,000 for a tummy tuck and $5,000 for a lipo, then you would kind of venture away, because this doctor would tell you he can do everything for $6,995. So I'm getting ready to do this lipo, and I'm getting ready to do the revision of my scar. So I'm now going to show you my body, and I hope you all will come along. I feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing something? I think that might be it. So I had the tummy tuck. I'm coming up on my 9 months. I'm happy with my results. I don't like the fact that I'm not flat. And one of the things I'm going to do about that is I'm going to just do what they tell me to do. I mean, we can't, especially for me, someone that works in the medical field, and we get so agitated when patients say they got an issue, they got a problem, but they don't take their medication. Like, why do you have me here if you're not going to do what I tell you to do? So I'm going to do everything they're going to tell me to do. I'm even going to the Faja people they told me to go to. So I'm going to do everything that they have told me to do. This money is so scary, y'all. I cannot believe I have done this to myself. I pray that it looks so good. I pray that I do not go into debt. I pray that more money comes my way. I pray that I am so happy. I pray that... Okay, well, I need to calm yourself down. Here's my body. Okay, so here is my body. Here's it snatched. Here's I am. Snatched. Well, not snatched, but just sucked in. So it's not horrible. It's not horrible. It's just, this is the part I'm most unhappy with. Let me get a little bit closer. Can you see? Like right here. Y'all see that? Good? You can really see it like right here. That's the part that is so aggravating to me. And if you look at me, like if you were taller than me and you look down like right here, I'm trying to, like right here, it looks so fat. Now when I look down at myself, I can see it. But sometimes when I show people, they think I'm crazy. But there is a fat thing right here. What is that called? That is called, you owe me my money and you should be doing this for free. But okay. So that is what is going on with me. Now if I'm just looking at my clothes when I get dressed, if I had a pair of skinny jeans on and I had it on the top, it wouldn't be so bad, right? But I didn't pay this money to not look so bad. I wanted to look snatched. I really did. So again, this is the part that I just don't like. He's gonna take care of my scar. I want to show that because I promise you I don't know how to blur it out, and I don't want to promote pornography at all. So that is my update. I'm getting ready to go for my surgery. You know I'm bringing you all along, but that is my 9-month update. I'm getting ready for a tummy tuck, not a tummy tuck, for a lipo and a scar revision. So I hope you all to join me back here. But think about what I talked to you about. Think about what type of body do you ultimately want, how much money are you trying to put in here, and whatever they tell you, just think about, what if it's additional $3,000 or $4,000? Would that change your mind? Would another $5,000 change your mind? Think about it like that, just in case. I see some girls on here and they come out totally snatched after their tummy tuck. I'm not sure if we had the same type of fat. Maybe I got that resistant fat. I'm not for sure if I had more fat and I just didn't know. I don't know if people have altered their pictures. But look at people who have the same body type as you, and just ask yourself, if I need to do this again or add more money to it, would this be something that I would consider? If not, then don't do it. I'm happy with my results, but I would just wish that my expectation was real expectations and not what I'm looking at or what I think would be for me, but that I look at my own personal self and be honest with my own self. What do I want? Do I want to look better in my clothes? Do I want to look snatch perfect? Because if you want to look perfect, it's going to take a few times to do this thing. If you just want to look better, you might be able to do it off of one time. But would you change your mind if the money was, if it was additional money, if there was another $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, or $6,000? You have to consider that, because your story may be like mine. You may have to go back in there and do some more lipo. You heard it here first. My name is Juanita. I will see you all back here on the flat side or the flatter side. I gotta get them expectations right, y'all.